Right, you're on.
Hi, well, why did I think that if I say why I joined in the first place, that might put things in perspective, because I was a big fan of Gilbert and Sullivan, and they were doing Gilbert and Sullivan, so that was the thing that got me interested. And when they did Gondoliers, which was the first Gilbert and Sullivan after I joined, I got my first part, and luckily for me I had a part in every show until I finished about 2006, so I've really been quite lucky. But the thing that stands out for me really are the doily card connections that came into the shows while we were rehearsing. We had a number of ex-doily card members who actually got involved with our shows. The first Gondoliers I did, we had two former principals, Beryl Dixon and Fred Sinden. They directed the Gondoliers, and they did it in a good way because she did the actual Gondoliers and Fred, her husband, he took the ducal party. So they actually got through 2 lots of rehearsals on one night, and it was rather nice. And then we got someone who wasn't actually involved in doily card, but it was a former Royal Opera House singer, Harry Powell Lloyd. He did Pinafore with us, and he brought his wife to watch. And it wasn't until near the end of his stay that we found out she was actually a famous opera singer that had been, called Edith Coates. And lovely couple, and really enjoyed working with them. After that, we did the Mikado, and we had a masterclass with another former doily card member, which was Anne Hood. And that was a really, really special time because she came down, she gave us a whole afternoon of going through various parts of the Mikado, and we actually remained friends until she died. She's a lovely lady, very nice. And the last doily card connection is Peter Pratt. Peter Pratt played the little man parts in doily card, like the Duke of Plaza Toro, Coco, and all those parts. And we were actually in a concert with him at the Carnegie, him and some other former doily card members. And not too long after that, really, he died. So I was quite chuffed to have been part of that. And that's all about doily card. But I'm going to mention someone now who I don't think anyone else would mention, but without her you wouldn't have had the continuity in the early years when I joined that you did now. Joan Rogers. She was the pianist for the society for a long, long time until she left, and her generosity of time helped keep the society together. And it gave all the principals added rehearsal time because she would take them to her home, and we'd have evenings there around the piano where she actually pushed us through our parts. And I'd just like to say thank you, Joan. Yeah.
I'm just going to stop it.
Right, and now a little bit about some of the other directors that we've had. Jack Cohen, he was a lovely man. He did Gigi, Mikado, and the Gondoliers. And a lovely man, great man. The only problem with Jack was he was tone deaf, and he couldn't set any of the dances on his own. He had to set all the dances at home with his wife at the piano so that he could get it ready for us. Lovely man. David Gardner from London. He was rather effeminate, to put the least, and he was with us for about 3 shows. And over the 3 years, he appeared to have the same blue jumper, the same blue pants on every time he came, and the same 3-inch heels on his boots. Lovely character. Right, Charles Gillespie. I remember him because he had a flat overlooking the Oval. Lovely man, a very short-tempered man. And I remember once he called Josephine because I think it was either silly girl or silly woman. That didn't go down well. And who else have we got? David Marcus. Lovely man. He was with us for quite a lot. He really booked the society up. He changed the way we looked. He got us to do more adventurous things, and I think we should all be very grateful for David. I know some people are still friends with him, and that's a good thing. Yeah. And unless I start going back, because the society's always been a family-orientated group. I mean, we've had the Braden family. Now, they were related to, by marriage, the Hill family, who were related to the Nicholson family. And all of that family is still here. We've still got Pat Nicholson, we've still got Norman Braden, we've still got Gwen Tweddle, we've still got Phyllis. And the McGee family, we've got Ed McGee, who's married to Phyllis, and Ed's brother Jack was in it too. And also Ed's mother was a big supporter of the society. And the friends that I miss, the friends that have gone, Eric Hutton, he was a big friend. I really got on with him in Fiddler on the Roof, and he was a very inventive man. And one night he decided to, he was in the chorus, and a villager in Fiddler on the Roof, and he had to walk, and he decided to put a limp in. And when it came off, he said, "Bugger me," he said, "I've just started to walk around limping." He said, "Never bugger else behind me started to limp and all." Oh, God bless Eric. Vince was great. Vince was great with the patter songs. Vince's only problem was memorising his lines, and I believe Pat, his late wife, she actually drilled him before he came down to every rehearsal. Lovely fella, I miss those. And lastly, Bill Taylor, stage manager. He was from the old school, and in Bill's days we had big flats to move around. And now you've got to be really quiet on stage. And Bill aimed to be quiet, but what Bill didn't hear was himself. And while the front cloths were up, he would say that the set, and when the set was done, he'd go, right lads, right, shh, right lads, off, clear, go now. God bless Bill. Learned a lot from him. And I think I'm going to stop there because I'm getting a bit emotional. And yeah, enjoy your night.